All right, this is number 43 on page 197, and this is probably the challenging problem to do unless you can find a good technique, and so that's why I'm doing the video. If you need to look back at number 39, we use the same technique, and it's just taking an expression that occurs multiple times, this x squared plus 1, it's raised to the second power here, and it's being multiplied by 4. It's like a linear term here. If this was just an x, it would be x squared minus 4x plus 4. So this has roughly a quadratic form. And the idea is I'm going to temporarily replace that expression, x squared plus 1, with another letter. And so I can work with this, solve it, and then I'll substitute that back in at the end. So I always use u because, like in calculus, you'll use u for substitutions a lot. So I'm going to say let u temporarily represent x squared plus 1. So then we'll set out to solve for u, and once we've solved for u, we'll replace u with x squared plus 1 and solve for x. So this would be u squared minus 4 times u plus 4 equals 0. And that's a simple one to solve. I can factor that easily. So this is 1 and 4, or 2 and 2. So I could see this is u minus 2 times u minus 2. So it's a double root here. U is 2, or u is 2. And now when I substitute back the x squared plus 1 for u, because that was just a temporary thing, so I'll do it in both of these just to show everything. So now if I'm going to solve this, I want to get everything on one side. I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. So I have x squared minus 1 equals 0. And that factors to x plus 1 times x minus 1. Same thing over here. Subtract, it's the same thing. So x squared minus 1 is 0. And that factors to x plus 1, x minus 1 equals 0. So we can see we have negative 1, positive 1. Negative 1, positive 1. So I've got negative 1 as a double root and positive 1 as a double root. And I think that's the best way to attack problems like this. You have to sit and stare at it for a while, and then you can see that it's, you've got the same expression in here, and this is roughly in quadratic form. So you set it up as a simpler problem, solve, and then substitute back your original expression of x squared plus 1. That's it.